how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today I am doing the update to the Team Project Pan 2022. This was created by Kat and Hailey. I will have both of their channels linked down below. It is rolling style, quarterly refreshes if you want to avail of them. Personally, I don't think I will at the moment. Who knows, that might change. And my goal on most of these products are to use them to completion. I think on all of these products, not most of, all of these products is to use them to completion. As I said in my Partners in Cream, these two projects are the ones where any products I put in are for completion. A lot of my other projects are usage goals, so I can rotate through my collection. But these two projects specifically, I want to have as my completion ones. I have one empty this month and one declutter. We'll get to those, and so I will have two products rolling in. I won't roll in every month. I'll probably do what I did last year, in that once I get to the 22 products, because I want to make sure I get 22 and 22 done. But once I get to 22, I will let it kind of decrease down to 10 products. And once we get down to 10 products and I start finishing stuff from that 10, I'll start rolling in products. I won't let it get back above 10. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But for the moment, I'll wait until I get up to the 22 and then let's start working it back down again. Look at. It's grand, we'll get there. Okay, if you saw my update to the I Heart 90s, even though I'm a bit frazzled today, I'm a bit tired. I'm doing 2 videos in one day, which isn't like me. But I need to get on top of my filming because I'm babysitting my brother-in-law. He's a dog. But we do joke that he's the favourite son. But yeah, he's coming up for 2 weeks and he's a little handful. So I don't know how much recording I'm going to get done. And he wasn't supposed to be coming till March. So yeah, look at it, great. So we're going to get cracking. First up is a shower gel that I have in. I have the Beauty Jar Mon Amour Peony and Seaweed Extractive Natural Shower Gel. This is it here. It's grand. It's nothing particularly fantastic. Came in up here. J for January, obviously, and F for February. So we're down to here. So I have a nice bit done. I've used it 7 times. It's fine. It's grand. I won't be running out and repurchasing it, I don't think. But, you know, does the trick. So obviously that's staying in. Next up is my body lotion. I haven't got a lot of use in this. I have a body lotion in my 50 Shades of Purple that's been getting my focus because that's finishing up soon. This is my body lotion. It is the Righteous Butter Body Lotion from Soap and Glory. This is it here. Lovely. I love Soap and Glory scents. They're very subtle and don't affect me, which is fantastic. I have used this 6 times, so not an awful lot. And look at it, because it's such a wide bottle, those 6 uses were only down to here. So we started up here and we're down to here. Now it might be a bit lower because this is one of those bottles where kind of it sinks down in the middle a bit and clings to the sides. So, you know, as we go along it might drop a bit faster. But yeah, for now that's where I'm marking it for February. But once I finish off my one in the 50 Shades of Purple, this will obviously get more focus then. Next up is the Olaplex number 7 Bonding Hair Oil. Sorry, I'm just fixing my little notepad, which doesn't want to be fixed. Fine. I mentioned in my 90s project, actually, not loving this, and I'm kind of a bit disappointed because it's not cheap. But look, it's going to last me forever and a day. I have used this 12 times already and I could barely make a new mark on it. Barely. Like, that does not look like it's been used 7 or 12 times. And I put a few drops. I don't just put one, I put a few drops. But I'm just finding with this, because I was using the L'Oreal Elvive hair oil kind of thing. And my hair was way softer with that. And my hair just feels dry with this for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Even when I'm putting it on, I don't feel like it's sinking in or something. I don't know. If you have this and you like it, how do you use it? I mean, I use it when my hair is wet. Maybe I'll end up using it like a pre-wash kind of thing. I don't know. Help me out if you have this, because I need to get my money's worth out of this. This was not cheap. And I'm adamant I'm going to find a way to make it work. So if you have that, please let me know. Came in at 58.92 and it's now at 56.74. So I've used 2.18 grams of product. I say grams because my scale is in grams. I know it's a fluid. You know how it goes. My toner is the Lacura Healthy Glow Rose Toner. I do not like it. It smells too much of roses, but I've got to power through and finish it. Came in January up here. We are now down to here. I've used this 30 times, so I've used it a couple of times at night as well. And yeah, you know, what's that? Another 2 months maybe of use, and then I will never purchase it again. Why? Like, I mean, I suppose I saw it with hyaluronic acid, rose and elderflower, and I thought, oh, well, maybe the rose won't be too strong. Doesn't matter if it's too strong or not. I don't like the scent of roses. I know this about myself, so why did I purchase it? Next up is also from Lacura. A lot of Lacura products. Lacura, by the way, is Aldi's skincare kind of brand. The cleanser, the Lacura Jelly Cleanser. I quite like this. And it is more a jelly. That's where we started, that's where we're at. More of a jelly than a gel. I find sometimes with gels they kind of grip to my skin a bit and I don't necessarily love that, whereas this kind of slides nicely. The only thing is it does leave my skin feeling a tiny bit tight, and considering they say it has marula oil glycerin in it, and glycerin should I say, you know, that would lead you to believe that it would be more hydrating, but I definitely find my skin a little bit tight after using it. So it wouldn't be a repurchase, I don't think. But anyway, which is whether. It is being used 17 times. I'm gone from 179.19 down to 148.07. So 31.12 grams of usage on that one. Next up is my moisturizer. This one got a late start in the month because I was finishing off a different one, another project. This is again is Lacura, and it is the Moisture Boost Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. I have used this 11 times. This is what it looks like. You only need the smallest amount of this. It is very hydrating, and I do enjoy it as a day moisturizer because makeup sits lovely on top of it. Like, it doesn't even look like I've used much, but I have had 11 uses out of it, so this will keep going for a while. 172.69 when it came in. It's now at 164.63, so I've used 8.06 worth of product. I would love to be putting these numbers up on the screen for you, but I will not have time this month because just I'm under a lot of pressure time wise now, but hopefully next month I'll be in a better position to do that, because I know myself, I like to see it up on the screen because it doesn't necessarily compute with me if I'm just hearing somebody saying it. Primer, the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I have used this 26 times, so I'll either use it as it's intended as a primer, or I will use it mixed in with my foundation. So January and February. I have 25.96 when it came in, 20.04 now, so nearly 6 grams, 5.92. So tipping away nicely with that. I enjoy it. It's fine. I'm not devastated that I can't repurchase it, which is a good thing. So yeah, that is working away nicely. My foundation is the It Cosmetics CC foundation. There we go, there, January, February. Now that line might be lower. It is quite hard to see through this silver packaging part, and I do feel like there's quite a bit of air, so it is possible that might drop a bit more when I continue using it. I have used this 19 times. 18.77 when it came in. It's now at 12.23, so I've used 6.54, so 6.5 grams of product. So I have a feeling that line probably is lower, because I can't imagine 6.5 grams of product would only be that, you know, distance of product. But like I said, it's hard to see through at the moment, and it does feel like there's a bit of air in there, so Like I said, that line could drop considerably another month and, you know, maybe not look as impressive or something. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Next up is my powder. And this is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. It's a tiny little doodah here. This one has been a bit of a pain to use because even though, you know, and in fairness, I'm sure this packaging on the big container of it is fantastic. You know, it pulls out and you have your little holes here. But because this is so pressed down into it, it's not coming out through those holes. I have to take off the lid and tap some out into a bigger top of another product and use my brush that way, because it's just a bit finicky, but we will get there, and I'm determined to use it. I've used it 13 times this last month. It came in at 10.24. It's now at 9.68, so 0.56, so half a gram of product used there. It's not a favourite. I wouldn't be running out to purchase the full size of it, but we'll get through it. Next up, I haven't made as much progress as I would have liked, only because I have blushes and other projects. This is the madness that is the Revolution Ultra Blush Palette that I, in my infinite wisdom, have decided to work on this year, which just do I think I am. I've only used it 10 times. I suppose 10 times isn't bad, but if I want to be making progress on it, I've got to be using it more than that. This is in the shade Sugar and Spice, by the way. Yeah, and 155.36 when it came in. It's at 155.31. So 0.05 worth of product. No real change. We haven't hit any pans or anything like that. So yeah, I've been kind of dipping into different ones for different looks, but I probably need to focus in on one shade and kind of use that predominantly and, you know, work that way. But, you know, it's February. We're fine. It's early yet. No need to be panicking just yet. Next up is my highlighter. Very poor usage in this because, again, I have too many highlighters and projects. This is the Becca Highlight in Opal. I have used it 4 times. So it came in at 19.2 grams and it's now at 19.13. That pan was already in it when I started. 0.07 worth of product used. So obviously with only 3-4 uses, you can't expect much more than that. Lip liner as well I've been poor at. I've only used it 3 times. So that as well only came down by 0.07. This is it here. It's a lovely shade. I have it on today. It's very pretty. But again, other liners and other projects, we're getting more use, but it's my base kind of shade today. And it's lovely. It's actually a really lovely shade. I need to get more use out of it, start focusing in on it. A lip product that I have in this project is my e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in Tough Cooking. The reason I'm laughing is Rita from 10 Red Lipsticks. She calls it her bra buddy. I think it's so funny. Rita actually has started doing YouTube videos. I'll have her link below. She's lovely. She's another Irish woman. And yeah, so she already had her Instagram page, but she has started YouTube and I'm delighted. She's very good at it. I love it. But yeah, so this I will actually, what I'm doing with this is I put it under my my thigh while I'm doing my eyeshadow, because I do my eyeshadow before I do the rest of my makeup. And then it's nice and warm and easy to use, and I pop it on because it is a gorgeous product on the lips. I love it. I know, Deb, you hate it. I know that. But once you warm it up and pop it on, it's just so hydrating and moisturizing. And this shade is beautiful. There's such a gorgeous hint of rosiness to it. Very much my lips, but better. I just love it. I love it. So I'm willing to put up with the hassle of putting it under my thigh. Like, there's plenty of times where I've got to the end of my makeup and stood up and went, I forgot about you. And it's like, it's like water inside there. It's so warm. But I love it. I love it. I'm willing to go through the faff. I've used it 21 times and I'm down 0.46 worth of product. But I do. Oof, I love it. I just wish it wasn't so hard to get out of the packaging. Next up is my first empty. So this is, well, my only empty from this project this month. This is the brow pencil, the Liqueur brow pencil in light. I only got 13 uses out of this, and I'd say I'd only used it once or twice before that, if even. Now, it was nice, don't get me wrong, but a bit of a false economy there, I feel. 13 uses is not sufficient. And I know I've no brows. I know that. So you can just hear there, it's completely gone. It was a lovely shade. It was in the shade Light, which I enjoyed, especially for non-YouTube days, because I find if I use this on YouTube days, you can't really see the brows. I need something darker for YouTube days. And like 13 uses, that was only 0.04 of product, which is nothing really. So, you know, yes, it was cheap enough to buy maybe 5 or 6 euros, but 13 uses isn't exactly a good value, I don't think, but it's done. Next up is again Licura. This is the brow gel in Light from Licura, and I'm enjoying this. This is a really nice little one. It's got some fibers kind of in it. I have used this one 24 times so far. I do find it starting to get a little bit dry already, so I don't know how much longer this will last, if I'll get the 3 months out of it or not. Nice little wand on it, I really like it. I've used 0.26 worth of product in this so far, but like I said, it's starting to get dry. So again, it might be a false economy, we should wait and see. The eyeliner I have, apologies, the eyeliner I have in is the NYX pencil in brown. It's the one with the big long title, slide on, glide on, flip on, jump on, whatever they call it. It's like, it's an eyeliner, lads. All right, let's leave it at that. This is what it is looking like. I have used it 13 times and 0.24 worth of product. It's a nice little one. I like to tightline with it. It's okay. Like, my eyes today were gushing like Niagara Falls. It was just because they're so tired. So it just washed out completely, and I ended up putting something different on. So I can't say that it is waterproof, even though it claims to be. There you go. Quick little review there. Next up is this is the declutter. I just can't. Love the packaging. It's gorgeous. This is the Licura Mascara, larger than life waterproof mascara. This is what it looks like here. Like, it's lovely. It was fine on the lashes. It's got one of those kind of hourglass kind of ones, natural bristle ones. You know, it's obviously a dupe for Better Than Sex. The packaging, the water drops, everything on it are very similar. Very, very, very similar to Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I didn't love that one either, full disclosure. But the packaging, I mean, like, when I said this in the intro, like the Better Than Sex, they'll claim that it's, you know, oh, it's the component that's so expensive, you know. Obviously not. It's like 5 or 6 euros in Aldi, so nice. Anywho, all of that to say, I've used it 10 times, 0.14 grams of product. It is impossible to get off. Like, I use the majority of my eyeliners and mascaras are waterproof because of my weepy eyes. So I'm used to having to get off hard to remove mascara. I use the Garnier eye makeup remover. It's like a dual face oil and kind of micellar kind of thing. Then I go in with my cleansing balm, and then I go in with my normal face wash, and it is still there. I cannot get, and it's under my eyes then at that stage, because I've been rubbing so much trying to get it off with all the other things. So it's actually staying under my eyes, and it's just, I'm damaging my under eyes trying to get I'm damaging my eyes, should I say, trying to get this off. So no, I just can't. I'm just, no, not about that life. I will try to make things work for me, but I'm not going to damage myself using something. I might keep it as a weapon. I can use it for Bobby next week. That's the dog's name. I can throw it at. I won't throw it at him, I promise. I won't, I promise. But you know, if somebody broke into the house, it'd be a great weapon, and just clock them over the head, you know. So, you know, maybe I will find another use for it. I'm very tired and rambling. I apologise. But that is gone. It's gone. Good luck. Bye-bye. The last update product I have is my setting spray. This is by XX Revolution, and it is the Freeze Fix with 2 X's because they're well cool setting spray. and I have used it, there we go, January, February lines. I've used it 11 times and 13.82 worth of product. It's fine, it's okay. It's quite scented, but not to the point that it's bothering me. This mist, if you can see it, well, you probably can. It's a very fine mist, but I do feel sometimes like, is there something on my face? Did that actually go on my face? Because it's such a light mist that if it wasn't for the fragrance, which is probably why they put the fragrance in it, I wouldn't know there's something that landed on my face. I don't think it works any better than the Urban Decay setting spray, and it's not cheap enough to be more value for money than the Urban Decay one. The Urban Decay one's better. So that is that. And then the two products that I am rolling in. So the first one is a shampoo. So like I said, I'm trying to soften my hair. My mom actually passed this on to me. It is the Alpha Parf, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, moisture shampoo for dry hair. This is it here. I reckon it's about halfway. The introduction weight is 146.95, so I'll be going by weight in this because it's quite opaque. I can't really see through it. No. But weight wise, it feels like it's about halfway through. So I want to obviously use that up to completion. And another hair product I'm bringing in is the Pantene 3-Minute Miracle Repair and Protect. The power of a treatment in a daily conditioner. So as you can see, I don't have a whole lot left in this, but I need to focus in on it and get it finished and out of my shower because I'm just not focusing on it. So that is going to come in, and 87.70 is the weight. But you know, I would only wash my hair maybe twice a week, and one of those times is with a purple shampoo and conditioner, so this would only get used once a week anyway. So but I need to get focused on it and get it finished and out of my shower because it is driving me insane seeing it in there every time I look. So yeah, that's coming in to finish. That is it for this update. I sincerely apologise that it might have been all over the place, a bit rambly, a bit ranty. And I might just be a bit all over the place. But I've no doubt you understand completely. And you will forgive me because you're only the best in the world. How are you getting on with this project, guys? Is it going as you would have hoped? Are you making progress? I feel like I'm laying good groundwork for products that are going to be, you know, I'm going to see more rolling out over the next coming months, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this project being long haul and these items being long haul items. This isn't about the quick turnaround to this project. This is about finishing products. So yeah, I'm happy with how I'm doing so far. But that is it for today's update. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Sloan.